No, I tell you, I don't really chase after females because I'm professional. I'm on the special level, so there's a time and place for everything. So I just focus about myself. Yeah, I just go about my affairs, bro. Cause I said there's plenty of fish on the special level. Nah, it's just like it's so awkward to see a female go off and like be so desperate to go off and like claim that she has another male into whatever game or like program that they run on a special. It becomes annoying because you try to go off and mind your business. It continues every time you have that female like into like all thirsty fashion, try to go off and get inside your head, and then go off and try to be like, oops, sorry, got a boyfriend or whatever. I don't know, man. Somewhere I try to go off and just have my meals, and then you get to see where I get to like focus on while I'm having my meals over here. Yeah, that's way to like my private business because I just opened up an LLC like while I came inside the United States. Yeah, and then actually I had my equipment stolen by that group over here with law enforcement. That's from my work equipment and my software and my system over here. That's it to my planning. So during my free time over there, I get to focus on things that's important. That's way to my checks and my money over there. It's randomly finding random females on, especially so I'm not attracted to because that's what I focus on. Making sure my money comes in and then you have a place to stay. I stay clean on the special side and I go off and run a product or a company to go off and make millions of dollars into like a security system over that I run and operate by myself without having to do with that drama that's way to like people that watch pornography. Some must go around and like try to like make the person kill himself or like harm somebody. Yeah, insanity, man, mental degeneracy. So I'm gonna take my calm on the space here. I'm always under control. I just ignore the trolls, and I watch the trolls do the most to go off and do self-destructive activity, like poisoning themselves with everybody around, especially like psychopaths that go off and induce a cult to go off and kill themselves in the process because of the fact that things ain't going their way, so they feeling sad. Yeah, so you see how I'm going to change seat over here, so I don't have to see this dude over here. Yeah, because I came here first, and then eventually later on the troll follow too. Yeah, and then eventually, that's what I do on the space here, and I pick up my marker. And I focus on my work over and my planning on my projects. Like I said, by the end of the day, the most difficult part for me is the transfer heat of the metallic plates to make sure that it doesn't fry, like moisture does not get into it specifically, combined with the weaving that I have to do on the micro side of it, with the equipment that I have to go off and maintain, and the budget that I have to run, and the logistics I have to supply, and the security that I have to run for my website, and the mesh that I have to go off and create specifically, down to like the orders or like things that I have to go off and like assemble, buy, and integrate my own spaces in there, because you have to understand I'm not just putting Legos together, I'm actually fabricating from a micro size into a system where I go out for like not even sell a hardware, sell a platform that demonstrate actually works and create all things specifically, and host the platform for free to go off and allow a community to exist to it. So I create a demand. And then off that flow itself, that's a demand of a retrofitted system that's based off like a decentralized computer node system that's low voltage and low powered, that I maintain and sustain with like a good security. Just like that sound over there is playing, that's why I get to sell as a product that you get to retrofit into your own system on your own network that go off a private security layout for you. And that's my business over here. And I decided to like go off and run to the time I was 32, but got delayed for 5 years until I could figure out what is this virus over here and where it came from. Yeah, well, again, I had to leave the Asian sector over here. That tried to detain me and delay my project for like a year or two. Yeah, literally living every single day, doing absolutely nothing, and moving slowly up Asia into all madness because of how corrupted the police network will go off and be. I take that money on the table with like a whole bunch of like influences that's related to like things that makes no sense inside of American courthouse. So here I'm in America, under control within my own system that I maintain. My money keeps on coming in, which means that I always have a project and a plan tomorrow to sustain. Again, interference in my affairs. Money got stolen from me. My equipment got stolen from me without that group that helped itself. How did it help itself? Go off and like enrich itself. A good example would be like the police network will go off and assist, find my location, and then eventually somewhat monitor and supervise and protect these people to then go off and find my location, and then allow them to go off like steal my belongings that are valuable on the space. Thus, if I have my phone on my projects that I have on my solid state drive, on my wallet, with my passport in that bag itself when they took it. So if I had these in that bag over, the passport I just paid $400 for, like 2 months ago, with my wallet. No, not my toothpaste. That's clothes I'll throw away by the end of the month, just like the rest of the clothes I'm throwing away until my friends. That's me in the past. Yeah, my storage. So if I had that in my bag over that they had stolen, including my laptop and like my keyboard, my other USB drive, with my mouse, and like my tablet, and my iPhone 16, and my other phone, all seized by federal government that didn't go off like help themselves to my first year. And just steal it myself. The same way that they stole my Prada perfume and my headsets while I was in prison. Yeah, I gave them my belonging. They really detained me and they gave me no choice. They're like, yeah, we're gonna take your belonging, put it inside a plastic bag, here's your receipt over here. And then eventually they store it somewhere. By the time I came back inside my belonging while I was in prison, waiting for a judge to tell me stuff about morality, the own wardens went to my stuff over there and took my valuable perfumes with my headsets in them, and they gave me back my stuff, expecting me not to be able to like sue them in courthouse because I'm a foreigner over there on an expired visa. Yeah, and then eventually the same group over there calling with like corrupted police inside the United States over there, to make themselves the bosses around this place. Yeah, and go up and help themselves to my stuff with the resources that they have. So that's how I know the group. I'll do my own thing. I'll stay focused on that project itself. So that's what will go off and allow me to sit tomorrow instead of being broke and homeless in the streets, not suffering like a dog, and then giving these useless people the ability to go off and feel good about themselves. I'd rather kill you inside the streets of the US and then see a judge than to ever fucking end up homeless and handicapped at your mercy over there, looking like a fucking weak fucking dog in the streets over there.